The time that I really got particularly fascinated about the ADA, we had worked with persons with disabilities for years, and we'd been interested in access and curb ramps and transportation and that kind of thing. But until I knew that Arthur Campbell was spending a lot of time in jail, I thought, I really need to be doing more about this if Arthur's going to all these cities in the United States with ADAPT and spending nights in jail. That kind of was my beginning of fervent advocacy. The advocacy had been there, but it got real passionate. We worked with congressmen, we worked with local people, we worked very closely with Justin Dart, who was the hero of the whole thing, in my opinion. He held hearings in every state with vocational rehab people. We had like 100 people there, people who were deaf, people who were blind, people who had all kinds of physical disabilities. And he bragged on us later, saying that Kentucky and Alabama had the very best hearings that he'd attended. I just got really close with him and with his wife. This all started, though, when the part of Berkeley was taken over by people with disabilities and they wouldn't exit the building. That was the beginning. And then you had ADAPT, those individuals who blocked public buses, who spent time in jail, etc. We worked with every possible organization we could work with. The Kentucky Rehabilitation Association was our professional association. So we decided that in order to get the attention of our representatives and our senators, we needed to have information coming to them from everywhere. So we got green envelopes and pink envelopes and every kind of stationery you can possibly think. And we, at a KRA meeting, had everybody write letters, individual letters, personal letters, to their congressman. And then we sent them home to mail those from East Poozy Ridge and Bowling Green and Whitesburg, Kentucky, and wherever they resided. We made calls, we wrote letters, we worked with Arthur, we worked with the Center for Accessible Living, we worked with everybody that we knew who was disabled and or had family of persons who had disabilities, who could impact what was happening in Congress from not happening.